Maria Barbosa, and today is a continuation about how to building health boundaries. It's a series 2. It's about physical boundaries. It's an area I will talk about. It's a little uncomfortable for many of us, especially as mothers and parents. But this story is a short story. Every time I will start with a short story, I think it would be more understanding for us to understand what we try to explain to you. And that means the name I go use in this story, please, like always I said, is not related to no one particularly. Is just because I use this name this way to reinforce this story. And this story is about the family member who invades space. It's about your physical boundaries. I hope you understand the story. Joe grew up in a home where relatives kissed, hugged, touched, especially when you are little touching your hair, and affectionately without asking as an adult. He did not like unexpected hugs. One day at the family gathering, an aunt quickly embraced him, and Joe gently pulled it back and said, "Aunt Laura, I love seeing you today here, and I miss you, but I am more comfortable getting with a handshake or a smile than a hug." Meditate about this phrase for a moment. She blinked, then smiled warmly and expecting such an answer from Joe. Because normally we are always excited to see a family member and a hugging and a kiss. That's what we do. We learn that from childhood. We're supposed to receive kisses and hugs. However, we have the physical boundaries. Not everybody, once grow up, they feel the same way. Personally, I like hugs. I'm a huggy person. And even one of my sons, he does not like much to be hugged, but I feel so bad when I want to hug him. Well, the answer to this is, thank you for telling me. That's what the Aunt Laura said to him. I want you to feel comfortable. The lesson of this short story is your body belongs to you. You can set physical boundaries kindly and confidentially. But remember, family members always they like to kiss and a hug and really that strong hug and that warm and healthy wise. Scientifically, they say the proof of the hug is powerful. Just keep that in mind. But at the same time, remind that many of us, they do not like the hugs, the kisses, because they have their own differences or they want to be protected their physical boundaries. However, in case you find someone, just ask you to respect their physical boundaries, their space. Please do so, because you want to keep that positive relationship. Now, the lesson of this, the family member who invades space, like Joe, choose a respectful gathering and really just told the aunt to respect his space. But I want you reflect in these questions. The question is, do I feel comfortable telling someone I don't want physical contact? Myself personally, I think my mommy will be very unhappy if I tell her I cannot get a hug from her. However, it's your thought. You the one has the right to say yes or no. The second question for you to reflect is, have I ever tolerated physical closeness that made me uncomfortable? Yes, in many social events, a stranger, maybe they want to hug you or maybe they want to say hi or kiss you. Of course, you will feel uncomfortable if you not saw that person before. That's normal. that it is like our human instinct to protect ourselves. Oh, stop there. Don't get too close to my comfortable zone area. That's okay also to tell the person, stop, wait a moment, respectfully, but let them know it's your area, it's your space, it's your body. Now, let's continue with this lesson. That is the questions, the answers you like to reflect if you do so. But in your journal, write about a situation when you felt physically uncomfortable but said nothing. You keep silent. You receive it. They give you a hug, but you felt uncomfortable, and you do not say nothing because maybe you felt embarrassed, or maybe you don't want to be hurt the other person. Think about that. Just write it down in your journal. When was a moment you felt that way? How would you respond differently now, today, in case you have that right to say to someone, please don't hug me. I feel uncomfortable about it. Just think about that. Now, Joe tells his aunt, I prefer a handshake. In case you tell someone do not do something, you give a choice to the other person. Just don't say, oh, stop there. No, you can extend your hand right away before they get closer to you. Is another way to do it. Just shake their hand, and this way you show them right away your boundary, your space. And I prefer a handshake or a wave. Hi everyone! Now is a big opportunity to say thank you to all of you again for participating to listen to me. In case you have a question, please write, just type about it, and I will answer to you. And thank you once again for you to be part of these teachings. It will be a series, it will be around 7 series of the boundaries, and today we chose about the physical boundaries. That's why we are talking about it. And now I want to let you know about the mental health connections. In case someone invade your space, that can create a new nervous, and your body can go at alert in case you're somebody that you don't know, you're not comfortable with, and right away you feel like this. You don't want to get too close to that. That can create a physical and also emotionally. And body tension increases. As well, your response of triggers. You don't know what happened in your childhood, and maybe somebody might give you a hug and can create the triggers on yourself, or old wounds or feelings, heart pain. You don't know what each of you will went through. That's why you can have situations on that. And as well about the association may occur, a personal safety, a feeling of threatness. You can have that feeling. Now, in childhood, when you was growing up, when a hug and a kisses, and our parents, family always embrace you and hug you, basically, this was telling you physical affection was forced on you. Adults ignored your discomfort. Go hug them. It is polite. Was expected. That's what your family tells you. It's expected you go and say hello and hug your family members. Your body was not respected as your own, because that was implanted in yourself, saying it's nice to hug your family members. That we have been taught to hug and kiss and everybody, basically. And about your decision. And because they enforce it on you, you feel now as an adult could cause a situation, my body is not my decision, because as childhood your parents was forcing you to kiss everybody, all the siblings, and hug everybody. But all depends how you feel about it. That is just a study. I look into it, the physical boundaries, and that could be some of the situations. But the reflections questions of today for you today would be, When have I felt uncomfortable physically but staying silent? Do I feel permission to protect my personal space? Who do I allow physically access by obligation, not choice? This exercise extends in front of the mirror and state, once you're done, I have the right to physical comfort and personal space. Yes, you do have that right. All of us do have that right. That means it's your choice to implement the boundaries, how you want people approach to you, how you want for them to shake your hands, to give you a hug, to give you a kiss. And it's your space, your body, it's your space, belongs to you, nobody else. That means you don't want to make the decision how you want to implant that boundaries with co-workers, with family, but in this case I am talking about family members. But it's very hard to just remember, in case you are a mother or a father, not to kiss and hug your kids, because this is very important too. But the moment your child tells mom, daddy, I don't want to hug, maybe we need to respect their choices. But scientifically also been proved, a hug and the nurturing mom and daddy with their kids help them also to grow a healthier child and becomes humble and a little more, how I want to say, give heart to others, more sensitive to others, because they receive love as well. That's a very controversial teaching, because there's many ways to explain it, but right now this is about your physical boundaries. Thank you everyone for listening to me today. I try to keep this series very short, because otherwise maybe you do not pay as much attention about it, but it's just try to get to the point. But I am very glad and very happy for you to participate as well at this series by listening to me. And thanks for taking the time to open your screen and enjoy this special moment together. Have many blessings, and tomorrow I will do the third one around the same time. Take care. Good night, everybody.